Hello YouTube, Beat the Year back with another kicking action figure review. Today's review is over another Marvel Legend. It is the Marvel Legends Infinite Series Modern Thanos Build-A-Figure from Hasbro. Yeah, neat figure, not as good as I was hoping it would be. I'm a little let down in some aspects, but in others, he's actually still a pretty cool figure. He is pretty neat. So, first off, I'm going to show you the detail and paint on this guy. I haven't had a 6-inch Thanos, and I still kind of want the Marvel Select Thanos because he's more classic and he has an Infinity Gauntlet and etc. But this guy's neat too. The Age of Ultron wave is kind of what you build this guy with. You got to get the Age of Ultron Iron Man, Captain America, and Hulk. And then also Batroc the Leaper, either Spider-Woman or Hellcat. I got Spider-Woman. And then also, what was the last one? That might have been it, actually. But, yeah. A neat little wave. Not like my favorite wave of Marvel Legends. I didn't get two of them. The legs came from, like Iron Man and Captain America. But I didn't get them. A buddy of mine got them, and he hooked me up with the legs because I didn't really want those figures. Even though I have run into them a few times, and I could have got them. But he is really cool. Detail and paint-wise, he's this nice darkish blue color. I really like it. And he's got gold, and he does have some paint apps on the gold. They aren't the cleanest, but there's like yellow lines in here, as you can see. Same color as this up here. I really like the head sculpt. I like his grimace. I like his eyes. They painted the eyes really, really well, actually. They got that sparkle that Thanos' eyes have. I just really like the head sculpt. I really like the head sculpt. I think it's nice. And this is on here. If you want to swing the arms forward, it moves it up. But if it was sculpted on, you wouldn't be able to swing the arms forward as much. It's kind of like a trade-off. It stays on all right for the most part. And he does have like these lines on his bicep and his torso and stuff. As you can see, he is detailed in the back of his joint here. He's got this little spine thing going on. And his little skirt. I'll talk about his skirt some more later. I like his hands. The sculpt on his hands, they're really cool. Open and a close. So if you have like a cosmic cube or some other accessory, you can put it in this hand if you want. You can hold infinity stones. I don't know. Whatever. Just get creative with it. He's got this nice silver on his legs. Really, really nice. And these parts, they can rotate with the hand, so you can keep them behind the hand like I had it earlier in the pose. But yeah, not bad detail and paint on this guy. I mean, it's not the best detail and paint I've ever seen, but it's not bad. Now, the articulation on Thanos here is really the complaint I have. The head goes up fine. I mean, down's okay, I guess. Side to side's good. As you saw earlier with the arms, they push that off, up and down, forward, back. And there's a bicep swivel and elbow bend, which is fine. And there's the rotation on the wrists. And they also go in and out like that. The ab crunch isn't great. I mean, it comes forward a little bit. Backwards, none. And there's the waist swivel, but the skirt makes it a little difficult. And in and out, there's the capability in the joints, but his little skirt thing here blocks it. The skirt gets pushed up for forward and back, but still, it's a little odd. Thigh swivel, double knee bend, and then you got a boot rotation, up and down on the foot, and there's a very good ankle pivot, but it doesn't matter because you can't bring the legs out far enough to use it. So it's like, what's the point, So articulation on Thanos could be better. But, yeah, now about some size comparisons. Here's Thanos with some recent Marvel Legends. Here's one from his wave. It's Batroc the Leaper here. And I think they scale fine. Thanos is a big character. And, we got the Bucky Cap mold on Batroc here. So that's really just kind of the basic mold for Marvel Legends right now. I don't mind, though. It's a good mold. And then here on the right, we have one of my favorite recent Marvel Legends, really just one of my favorite Marvel Legends, actually. Captain Marvel here, from the King Thor, Odin Allfather Build-A-Figure wave. And I think she scales well with him too, and she's, another cosmic character like him, so that's really cool. I also wanted to compare him to the Age of Ultron Hulk from the same wave, you know. You do get a piece of Thanos of Hulk, but honestly, I don't like Thanos being smaller than Hulk. I kind of like Thanos the same size as Hulk, actually. Thanos is a big, cool guy. And I also feel like Build-A-Figures shouldn't be smaller than figures in the wave. For the most part. I mean, like, I guess it depends. Because I was fine with the recent Hobgoblin figure. The Hobgoblin Build-A-Figure, I was fine with that. Because, you know, he like, came with a lot of stuff and etc. And, you know, he's a character that's just got a complicated design that Marvel Legends might not have done regularly. It's a little hard to explain, but with Thanos, I feel like he could have been a little bigger, maybe. Because I put him next to some of my bigger characters, and he doesn't feel as imposing. Like, you want Thanos to be big and intimidating, but he doesn't really feel like that next to many of my bigger Marvel Legends. I don't like the feel of his size with the bigger Legends. But he's fine with the smaller ones. Now here he's with some Toy Biz figures. Here on the left we have the Hasbro re-release of the Toy Biz Carnage, which I think he looks fine with. And here on the right we have a Toy Biz Spider-Man. If you can identify this Spider-Man for me, that would be fantastic. I think there are some, like a few Spider-Men that look similar to this one that maybe just had different accessories. But I used him in the scaling because I would like some help identifying him. But yeah, you know, I think he scales fine with these Toy Biz Legends because, you know, Thanos is bigger, so you don't really have to worry about the smaller variations in size that you get between Toy Biz and Hasbro. And finally, here's Thanos with some Marvel Select figures from Diamond Select Toys. Here on the left we have Anti-Venom, and here on the right the Disney Store exclusive Superior Spider-Man. And he obviously does not scale up well with them. Thanos is too small to go with these guys, but there is a really cool Marvel Select Thanos figure that I am going to have to get one day. It's really nice. But the Marvel Select Thanos will go great with your Marvel Selects, but not this guy. So all in all, what are my final thoughts on the Marvel Legends Infinite Series Modern Thanos Build-A-Figure from Hasbro? Well, he's not a bad figure. I wouldn't say he's a bad figure by any means. But I also wouldn't say he's very impressive either, especially for a Build-A-Figure. Because I feel like collectors expect more from Build-A-Figures. And, well, I feel like his size is kind of Build-A-Figure size, maybe. It does feel a little underwhelming since he came in the same wave as that Hulk I showed you. And that Hulk's legs were even a little bit apart. So, I mean, he feels a little smaller. And I don't feel like he works with most of my larger Marvel Legends. Because I do have a few large Marvel Legends. And he just doesn't feel on... Like, on some of my big Marvel Legends, I want him to feel on par. But, like, just... I would just liked it if he was about the size of the Age of Ultron Hulk that you saw. I would have liked that. I think that would have been a good size for this Thanos. I feel like he is a little small, and the Marvel Select Thanos might be the best size-wise. I wish this guy came with some kind of accessory too, like maybe a Cosmic Cube, interchangeable Infinity Gauntlet arm or something, you know? Just something with this guy, some kind of power object, some kind of cosmic tool or whatever. That would have been really nice. But I feel like for the most part he does scale well. I wish he was a different size, but this size isn't bad. Detail and paint's not bad. Articulation could be better. Once again, not a bad figure, just nothing special. So all in all, I think I'm going to give this guy 3 out of 5 stars. Yeah, he's not the best Marvel Legend I have, which is too bad because I really love Thanos, and I like this design for Thanos a lot too. And I really was hoping this would be a better figure. I'm glad I didn't buy figures I didn't really want to get this guy, except, you know, Batroc. I wasn't really crazy about buying Batroc, but he actually turned out to be a nice little figure. I do like my Batroc, the Leaper. But, yeah, once again, 3 out of 5 stars. Thank you all so much for your support. Please remember to rate, comment, subscribe. Check out all the links in the description below. And I'll see you all later.